I got sick on being hit on by my male colleagues. So here's one reason why I decided to start my own business as a podcast manager. I was working in corporate before I decided I wanted to start my own business. I worked in several different banks in Ireland, and each company I worked with had a huge male dominant presence, and most of the men, they weren't very respectful, at least not with me anyway. And I always actually felt quite alone with each company I went into, because the women who were around my age, they never wanted anything to do with me. They weren't very welcoming towards me, and I was actually a very shy person, still am, so I wouldn't be the first to go up to them and introduce myself. So I was always stuck with the guys, and to be fair, some of them were generally nice and respectful, and I did actually get on better with men than women in general. But then there were the ones who were a bit more inappropriate, and back then, probably even now, I still don't really know how to handle it, and I hate conflict, so my reaction was just brush it off with a joke and be sarcastic with them. Also, I want to point out, these were married men, not just single guys who are my age. So over the years, my experience have been with older married men who would tell me I'm pretty, and if only they were 10 years younger. I had a male manager who would text me as well as verbally hit on me and tell me that, you know, they want me to be on the team because they thought I was pretty. I had one of my own male managers constantly texting me being sexually inappropriate with me, and he was married with fucking kids. I had another colleague who was around my age constantly asking me out all the time, and I would always be telling him, no, you're not my type, I'm not interested, stop asking me out. And his response every time would be, I'm going to wear you down, you will want to go out with me someday. I was like, no honey. I even had another slightly older man who was married again pass a note to another guy who I was just being friendly with, and he said something like, if you're gonna fuck Sophie, fuck her good for me. Like, what the fuck? And what's worse is that no one in these companies even gave a fuck about these sexual inappropriate experiences I was having. I had like another senior manager tell me when I said that I think my manager's being a bit inappropriate, he just said, no, he's just messing with you, he's harmless, don't worry about it. I was like, I am worried about it. I even had a friend report the guy who sent that note to a friend of mine to HR, and of course HR did fuck all about it and just told him stop that behaviour straight away, nothing else. So yeah, that's just one of the reasons why I wanted to start my own business, to get out of that fucked up environment and just work with women in business.